The nice thing about Synergy is that, as opposed to a regular theater, we don't have to sit in the nosebleed section. We can sit in the middle, so we get to have the whole experience because otherwise we're just getting mostly the back speakers and the front speakers, and so it's a lot more fun. And like you always said, they treat us real good. And they bring us our food and help us set up our trays instead of us having to do it ourselves. And plus, since we can't sit in their chairs, we do kind of have to rig the tables. So it's it's a different experience from the regular theaters. So, but the bus should be here any minute now because
I'm dying. It's too windy.
yeah, it's hella windy.
I could stand 20 degrees of cold, calm cold, before I could stand 60 and 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, this is like March April wind in the middle of January.
Texas January.
Yeah.
So,
So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna sign off for right now, and hopefully this bus will show. The movie didn't start till 2:45, but we want to get over there and get settled. Just because it is the opening weekend, so. All right. Be good to each other, and we love you guys.
hi guys, how's it going? So today's Friday, and we're going to go to the movies to watch Glass, and we're waiting on the paratransit. We usually take the fixed route, but it doesn't go all the way to Synergy. So, and as you can see, probably it's a little bit breezy today, but it's still a nice day, and we're not going to let a little bit of wind stop us. And so they said they'd be here shortly, and so we would just chill and put the dogs in bed, and they're not too happy with us, but you know. So, I don't know. We're probably gonna go get a snack up there, but anyone who knows Synergy knows that they'll bring your food to you and everything. So we're just gonna chill out till the bus gets here. Anything else? Take it, Jason.
Just because he let you go doesn't mean he is good.
Guys, look at her face. She's totally into that movie. So, yeah, what's it say about Glass? It's very psychological. There's some action to it, and I've read that some people didn't like it because there was some action in the beginning, and then it settled into the psych ward, and it was a different kind of action. It was more of a I'm messing with your mind. Yeah, everybody was screwing with everybody's mind, whether it was David Dunn or any one of James McAvoy's personalities. He played 20 people all in one, and it was absolutely crazy watching him. I mean, they had they went to the psych ward, they had set them up in rooms that was supposed to retard their abilities, and anytime he his one of his characters went too far, there was these blinding lights, and they were even blinding in the theater. So I can't imagine what they were like in person, but they would set him off on a different personality. Now, some of his personalities were more docile than others. Some were British, and some were American redneck. Guy.
It was Spanish.
One was Spanish. It was insane. I read yesterday that his favorite personalities to play was Patricia and Hedwig. And of course, Patricia was the matriarchal, kind of twisted matriarch of the lot, and Hedwig was 9 years old, eternally 9 years old, and he it was a really, I mean, I'll give James McAvoy props. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson, they brought it, and you could see Samuel Jackson's wheels spinning all the time. He's pardon the pun, since he was in a wheelchair almost the whole movie. But he was just evil, whereas you learn more about James McAvoy's characters and why they are, and it humanized them. So even the Beast wasn't as scary as it by the end. Because he was a beast, and literally, he would growl, he would howl. He at one point, you saw in the trailer where he's outside and he just drops all fours and charges David. Literally, he did that, and it was impressive to see on the big screen. I'm glad we got to see it. The returning characters were Bruce Willis's David, James McAvoy's Kevin, just
and all of his
and all of his
friends.
friends, yeah. And Samuel L. Jackson was Mr. Glass, and then David's son, who I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. He came back, and he's an adult now, and he helps David find people to save. And if you've seen the trailer, the cheerleaders in the warehouse, he has to save them at the beginning, and it's pretty spectacular. That's like the whole scene for the rest. And Mr. Glass's mom, she's back, and she's played by the same actress. And Casey, who was in Split, she's back, and she's played by Anya Joy Taylor. And it's just really cool that they got all those characters back to reprise their roles. Of course, for Anya, it was only a couple of years, but
I like that better when they can do that instead of replacing the actor
yeah, because there's continuity isn't that isn't broken, and these actors and actresses know the characters. It's not somebody else doing some
quick that they had to watch the movie first to get into their role,
or
just,
their interpretation of the character, which might not even mesh with what was before, and quite frankly, maybe even half-assing it.
yeah.
So, and of course, everybody knows if you've watched an M. Night Shyamalan movie, there's always going to be a twist. There is a twist, and I don't know if it sets up for more in that storyline as far as what happens, because what happens is total is final. What happens to everybody else is completely final. It finishes the storyline. Bring it to the shoe. I don't know. I don't know about Joey, but I caught myself getting misty eyed in some parts. So
Well, you guys know I cry at everything, right? So, of course, I cried at some parts.
but it's really worth it, and see it on the bigger the screen, the better. We went to Synergy, which isn't the easiest one for us to get to, but I think I told you that it's the neatest one to get to, because as opposed to sitting in a traditional theater and sitting in the nosebleed section for Crips, we got to go and sit smack in the middle. So, of course, we were looking up like this instead of looking straight on, but so be it. But yeah, I would totally recommend Mr. Glass. It was, don't listen to the critics. They're just haters. And if you're into psychological, because I'm going to tell you right off, don't go in thinking you're going to see badass explosions and all that, because it's going to screw with your head a little bit. It's worth it. It's worth it. And Joey got her James McAvoy fix, and she's never not talked to me during a movie, and she like said nothing.
Yeah, James McAvoy's on the screen.
So, anyways, I hope we got you to like it and give it a go. If you like Split and you liked Unbreakable, then you should like this. I watched on Thursday night. I put on Unbreakable and Split. Joey fell asleep, so I stayed up till 3.
Those late nights.
But
Not that it was boring. Again, just I'm tired.
so
But we hadn't watched Unbreakable for like
we
what?
hadn't watched it since.
19 years.
Yeah,
We were trying to refresh ourselves.
we literally hadn't watched Unbreakable since it came out. So it was a nice little refresher, and of course, we've watched Split at least a dozen times since it's come out. So,
Hey, we should watch it as many times as he has personalities.
my goodness,
So we could go to the theater and watch Glass 20 times?
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get that volume now. Okay, guys. Well, as always, be good to each other, and we love you. And subscribe to us, and leave comments to us, and we'll talk to you later.
Tell us how you liked it.
Yeah, tell us how you liked it.